Mary McCourt from Pleasant Ridge, Michigan. I'm here to talk about my husband Michael Patrick McCourt, who in 2009 was diagnosed with stage 3B lung cancer. He then came to Father Solanus Center to be blessed and began treatment, chemotherapy and radiation treatment, and went through it fine without any complications. About a few months after that, he did have scar tissue in his lung and it collapsed, but he was operated and that also was okay. In October of 2010, he was diagnosed with a malignant brain tumor that was operable. On November 3rd, 2010, he was had the brain tumor removed and came out of it fine. The next day, November 4th, he suffered a bleed, a hemorrhage, and was rushed into emergency surgery. Thankfully, we were still at the hospital, and it was very, the surgeon was very concerned whether or not he was going to make it out of surgery. The whole time he was in the hospital, I had his Father Solanus scapular on him, and he did make it out of surgery, and actually was in a medicated coma for 24 hours after that. The next few days were, of course, serious and touch and go because they were worried about another hemorrhage. On that Saturday, November 6th, I came down to Father Solanus Center and had Brothers Richard, he blessed me with the relic and gave me a second-class scapular to give to my husband. So he was in the hospital for 3 weeks and then came out of it and was fine until July of 2011, where the cancer had progressed to his spine, and then he passed away on October 4th, 2011, the feast day of St. Francis of Assisi. When I came on Saturday, November 6th, I didn't ask Father Solanus to cure him because I didn't know if that was a possibility, but I asked him for time, time for my husband to see my son graduate from high school, time for him to see my daughter get her driver's license, time for our youngest son to turn a teenager, and my husband wanted to see me turn 50, and he did all of those things. So I feel very blessed and grateful to Father Solanus for that.